Hey, what is going on? Everyone's here with a look. Hey, what is going on? July 25th. We only got 6 more days until the trade deadline, so I'm kind of excited about that. Hope everyone had a very good Friday. I did not play yesterday, so I don't know how everything panned out. So yeah, today is a new day, so let's get into a Saturday's game. So I'm looking at all the games today. I will probably play the 7:05 game. Well, actually, I'll probably play both of them. So, as Fanduel has it split into 2 different times. So, for pitcher, I'm liking a lot of cheap GPP guys. I'll name some of them off. First off, Taylor Jugman. I'm really liking him against Arizona. Jugman has a ERA under 2.30. Arizona's not too bad of a hitting team though. He is in a hitters friendly park though, so hopefully Jugman can keep it going. He's a solid play for cheap. Next guy is Erasmo Ramirez. He owns Baltimore with an average under 100. I really am liking him. The only bad thing about him is Baltimore can hit. They did come off getting swept by the Yankees though. They are in Tampa, so Erasmo Ramirez's price is not bad at all. But he's a 50-50 guy. Might have a good game, might not. So maybe expected about 10 or 11 points from him. Another guy I like is Carlos Martinez, obviously against Atlanta. Atlanta can't hit at all. I'm liking him. Madison Bumgarner, he's a little expensive, obviously. Playing Oakland, I'm liking that. I think the play of the day though that everyone's going to be going with is Jake Arrieta, and I have him in the other lineup. But I think he's going to be very, very owned in GPP and 50-50. A lot of people are liking that matchup there. And then on the flip side, Cole Hamels, it's probably his last start before the trade deadline, so he might kick it into gear and try to get one final good start before he gets traded. Who knows? Even though pitchers don't really think about that, but who knows? Carlos Carrasco's not a bad bet at all either against Chicago. He might have a good game. Shelby Miller. He's facing St. Louis though. They haven't been hitting too good, so could go there. Hector Santiago. I'm liking him. He's a cheap play. Taking on Texas. Texas, it has been slumping a lot here recently. And Santiago is a very good lefty. The only guy he's really got to worry about is fielder. Beltre is still banged up a little bit. So Texas has been banged up. So, I am really liking Hector Santiago there. So moving on to a catcher now. I am going with Russell Martin here against Happ. Surprisingly, Happ actually has a very good numbers against Toronto. He holds them under a 200 average. But Happ has not been the same pitcher as he was in the first half of the season. He's been struggling a lot here recently. Definitely against righties, so I'm liking Russell Martin. He got a rest yesterday. Navarro came in for him, so Martin should be all ready to go. So I'm liking Martin, and he's not too bad priced, so I'm liking that. Moving on to first base, Albert Pujols for me is a must play for me. Taking on Gallardo, he owns Gallardo. I think he's hit 3 or 4 home runs against him in his career, and Pujols has been hot, and the Angels have been hot. And also, if you have money, Mike Trout, liking him as well. Next, Ivan DeJesus. This is only if he plays. Not sure if he will, because Brandon Phillips might play. But if DeJesus does play, I am liking this. Cheap pick. Taking on Chris Rusin. Chris Rusin, lefty. He has not been pitching too bad here recently. His ERA is still high at 3.89. But pitching a little bit better here. But Cincinnati has pretty good bats, so look for Cincinnati to have a good batting day here. Also Todd Frazier, if you guys have money for him. But I'm picking Josh Donaldson over Frazier just because of Donaldson has an average over 330 against lefties, and like I said, Happ has been struggling, so I'm really liking Donaldson. Even though he is in a pitcher's park, Donaldson has enough power to get it out. So I'm liking Donaldson here quite a bit. Moving on to shortstop, Eduardo Suarez. I think that's how you say it. I'm liking him. His price is a little high, $3,400. Like I said, he's facing Colorado in Coors Field. Not a bad pick here at all. I'm liking him. Next, going to Chris Colabello. He is my cheap pick of the day. He destroys left-handed pitching, average over 330 against them. Once again, going back to half, I've been struggling quite a bit, so I'm really liking. They really only bring him in against lefties, so I'm liking that. Jared Dyson, this is gonna be a cheap pick here for me. Facing Scott Feldman, his ERA is over 4.50. I've been struggling quite a bit. Was on the DL for a little bit. And Dyson has quite a bit of little speed, lefty on righty, so he might steal you a base or two. Might either get you about 4 points, 5 points, which I'm totally fine with. Kansas City got shut out last night, so I think they're gonna come out of the cage here a little strong. So, and last but not least, Chris Young. They are facing Tommy Malone, and he is actually another guy. Forgot about him that I'm liking for my cheap pitchers. If you look at his numbers, he's been unbelievable here recently. Last start got knocked around a little bit by the A's, but I'm very, very, I actually might go that way with Tommy Malone in my GPP. Yankees have a pretty good hitting team though, so who knows about that one. But Chris Young, I'm liking him. Same as Colorado, just comes mostly in against lefties, so his price is not bad either. So that's who I am liking there. All right, this is my other lineup I'm liking here. This is more of a 50-50 cash game, kind of lineup that I'm liking. Jake Arrieta, as I said earlier, I'm picking him, liking him. Salvador Perez, cheap pick. He's a righty on righty though. Like I said, Feldman's coming off injury, so who knows what he will do. Joey Votto, this is a lefty on lefty matchup, but I am liking this quite a bit. Mostly in this on this lineup. On the first lineup, I picked the other half of the Reds. Now this one, I'm picking the other half of the Reds. So going with both half of the Reds lineup here. So Votto, Phillips, his price, like I said, is up a little bit. Miguel Sano, I'm liking him here. $2,500. I don't know why he's still at $2,500. Very good young prospect with good power. I'm going to Suarez again here. Picked him. Cheap option, Pagan. He's only $2,200. Taking on Chris Bassett. Bassett not too bad of a pitcher. Just coming up here through the system. Pagan's only $2,200. And I had to get a cheap guy. There's really nobody else. I was going to go with Shane Victorino, but I like Pagan here a little more. Next one, Billy Hamilton. I'm liking him. His price is up as well, but he's been doing a little bit better since he got off the DL. So hopefully he'll steal you about 2 or 3 bags. Who knows? Might get you 6 or 7 tonight. Last but not least, going to Torrey Hunter. Like a Torrey Hunter, he's been having a pretty good season. Good game last night, so I'm liking him. So, all right, guys, that is what I am liking for today. I haven't been doing DraftKings. I haven't really, like I said, I haven't really been playing that, focusing on Fanduel a little more. I am very excited though for NFL to finally come back. Saw they put it on. Already contest starting up for that, so I'm excited for the NFL. I will be doing that as well. So, alright guys, hope everyone has a good Saturday and hope everyone wins some money today.